Hello, my name is Catherine and I wanted to make a small video about my personal studying experience with Venera. So, before I met her, I had some serious problems when it came to speaking and especially grammar because back at school I had a big class and my teacher couldn't pay attention to every student, and the circle of my friends and relatives didn't know English well, so I was just left all by myself trying to somehow enhance my English without really knowing what to do. But after I met Venera, things started to change, and I actually didn't know what to expect out of our lessons at first because I never exercised online before, but turned out that online lessons can be 100% better than lessons face to face that I had at school. And the amount of knowledge that I gained via exercising with Venera is just enormous. So she's just very professional about everything she does, and I say professional not because it sounds good, but because it really is like that in every aspect of her teaching. And for example, back at school I had a lot of teachers who were really unwilling to give their subject, to give their knowledge to their student, and I wasn't willing to study myself. However, Venera really changed my perspective because of how passionate she is about teaching, and moreover how passionate she is about having students who are themselves interested in studying. And you can see how professional she is because of how she prepares material and how she always makes sure that her student understands everything. And what's even more interesting and exciting is that every lesson with her was just like, it was just I don't know, some kind of an entertainment for me, because I would always feel energized and willing to learn new information and just talk to Venera, because sometimes we would have lessons late in the evening and I would come home very exhausted, but she just has this vibe that gives you energy to study, and so I would feel I don't know, I would feel so different after our lessons, and I would feel like I really got some very important information that I will carry with me later on. And because of Venera, it was also possible for me to pass one very important exam. It's called IELTS, and here is the paper that I got for my exam. We put a lot of effort with Venera in order to prepare for IELTS, in order for me to pass it well. And I didn't know what to expect, but I got 7.5 out of 9.0, and it's a very good mark that I just really couldn't wish for. And I know that I wouldn't get it if I didn't have Venera by my side as a teacher and as a very supportive friend. And I just don't know what else I can say, because I'm really grateful to have her in my life, and I personally wouldn't like any other teacher because any other English teacher, because Venera was just the best one I ever had. So if you're wondering if you should exercise with her or if you want your children to exercise with Venera, I say just go for it, because she's just great. And I say it because I really mean it.